Hotep Scholars, and once again, welcome to STEM for second grade. Today, we will demonstrate understanding of the design process by using the design process to brainstorm solutions to problems found in everyday life. Last week, we got a nice introduction to the design process, and we said that there were 5 steps: ask, explore, model, evaluate, and explain. We said that the design process is a step-by-step way to solve problems that is used to develop many possible solutions to a problem and then narrow them down to one final choice. We also got the opportunity to look at 2 scholars that are your age that use this same design process to solve problems in their lives. We took a look at Mosiah Bridges, who started out just wanting to make some extra money. So he and his grandmother teamed up and started Mo's Bows, and an adventure that started out just to make extra money now makes over $200,000 a year. Mosiah Bridges also has clients like Barack Obama and Steve Harvey. Then we took a look at Natalie McGriffin, who was uncomfortable with her beautiful skin and naturally textured hair. So she and her mother teamed up to start a book named The Adventures of Moxie McGriffin, where she explores her skin color and her naturally textured hair. We also looked at a line of pins that she has that accentuates her beautiful skin tone and also her naturally textured hair. So today we're going to take a look at how we can use this same design process to solve problems in our lives. Now, if you think back, if you remember last week, we started out by identifying a problem in our life that we felt we could come up with a solution for. And for me, my problem was carrying around the iPad in the classroom while also using my stylus to post things on the board, to draw and illustrate pictures for scholars without dropping the iPad or putting it down somewhere and forgetting where I put it. So during class last week, we sketched out one possible solution, which was to add a glove to the back of the case of the iPad. That way I can slip my hand in and still be able to use the iPad, and I wouldn't have to worry about dropping it or forgetting where I put it. But remember, with the design process, we're looking for the opportunity to brainstorm many solutions and then narrow them down to one. So we identified our problem, and then we asked the question, how can I keep from dropping the iPad and forgetting where I'm putting it down somewhere and forgetting where I put it? I know my solution is to attach the iPad some kind of way to my hand, but I'm not sure how. So now we move on to the exploration phase. We're going to explore options for keeping the iPad on my hand so that I don't forget where I put it or drop it. The first solution was a glove. The second solution was a strap. I thought I could just use a strap or a rubber band, slide my hand in it, and still use it without dropping it. And the third option was actually a Velcro strip where I can just strap my hand to the iPad and I still wouldn't have to worry about dropping it or forgetting where I put it. So once I explored these options, my next step was to model these possible solutions. Well, the first solution that I explored was the strap. So here's the strap. and this is called a prototype. And the way the strap works is you simply take the iPad out of the case, place the strap around the case, and then put the iPad back in the case. And now I have my first option. Well, while I'm kind of happy with this, it's still kind of loose and it's not that comfortable at all. It feels like if I were to put my hand down to my side, I would drop the iPad, and it's pretty flimsy. So I modeled that one and I decided that I did not like it. The next option was the glove. Well, I decided that the glove option was not very feasible because it will require me to attach the glove some kind of way to the back of the iPad, and if something happened to where I wanted to take my hand out of the glove, it just didn't seem like it would be very comfortable. So I decided to skip over the glove option and go right to the option for Velcro. So now I have a nice Velcro strap on the back of the iPad, and once again, it is a much more comfortable fit. And just like before, now I can walk around using the iPad without worrying about dropping it. So at this point, I've gone through all of the phases of the design process. I asked myself how I could keep from dropping the iPad, and I said just attach it to my hand. Then I explored 3 ways to attach the iPad to my hand, and I narrowed it down to my favorite option, which is the Velcro option. And after I modeled them, I also evaluated them. During the evaluation phase, I found out that I didn't really like the glove option or the band option, because the glove option wasn't very feasible and the band option was not sturdy enough for me. So I tested them out and I found out which one I liked the best, and now I'm at the explanation phase, which is sharing this project with you, and I'm able to share my grip tip iPad invention. So I'm calling it the grip tip, and it fits snug on your hand. It has a nice Velcro strap, and for teachers that are interested in not dropping their iPad, still want to walk around the room and use the iPad, this is an amazing option. So once again, now it's your turn. Think of your problem, sketch out at least 3 solutions, and then find out if there's any way that you can model these solutions so that you can test them at the evaluation phase and see if they work. If you come up with one solution that you really like, share it with your friends and family and find out how they can use that in their lives. All right, that's all I have for you guys today, and I'll see you next week.